The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. The New York Giants are 2-0. And that's all that matters. By hook, crook, I don't care. We're 2-0. I've watched this Giants team lose close games for years. And nobody give a damn about how good we looked losing close games. When Daniel Jones has like 400 yards of total offense and we lose to Washington, nobody cares. When Daniel Jones beats the hell out of the Eagles and Evan Ingram drops the ball, we lose, nobody cares. When Daniel Jones trucks a defensive lineman for a 2-point conversion versus the Falcons, and Adoree Jackson drops a game-winning interception the following series, and we lose, nobody cares. So forgive me for not being apologetic that my team is 2-0 and we won in fucking thrilling fashion both games. Forgive me for not being apologetic about that. A win is a win. And when you've lost as much as the Giants have lost since that damn boat trip, we'll take them any way we can get them. Bottom line. I had to get that out of the way. On to the $72 million man. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to side with Golladay for 1 second. And after I side with Golladay for this 1 second, I'm going to rip him a new asshole. The one thing I will take Galladay's side on over Brian Daboll is he's $72 million. He's not an accomplished receiver, but he's better than Sills, okay? You cannot go to him early in the week and say, we're going to feature Sills and not you. When he was brought here to be the man, $72 million, all that, hoofla. I'm going to agree with Golladay on this one thing. That would fuck my mind up too. I would be out on Daboll and I would quit. I would have quit after that as well. Not mad at Kenny Golladay for quitting. I'm not mad at that. If Daboll puts a practice squad player in over me, then yeah, I'd say fuck him too. So I'm going to agree with Golladay on that one. Everything else, fuck him. Because he has done nothing since he has got to the Giants. And he has done nothing to carry himself with the arrogance that he does. That he don't gotta practice hard. He don't have to take preseason series. He don't gotta take training camp series. He could go in there, and because he's $72 million, he's gonna start and play on Sundays. Daboll not having it. So although I do agree with Golladay, I would quit on Daboll too if he did that to me. Where I'm going to side with Daboll is this. Joe Shane, the ball's in your court now. Because when Brian Daboll does that to Golladay, he knows he's lost Golladay. He knows he's lost Golladay. So at this point, it's up to Joe Shane to get him the fuck out of the locker room. Get him out. Because I watched Kadarius Toney give a press conference at his locker and say, we're 1-0. We won the game in Tennessee. Why you want me to be upset? Because the media kept asking Toney questions, trying to get him to flip out. And he's like, we're winning. We won the game. That's all that matters. I want to win. Golladay didn't even show up after the game. He was gone. Golladay was gone. Do y'all think Golladay would have left if he had 2 touchdowns? If Golladay scored 2 touchdowns, do you think his locker would have been cleared out? He got 2 snaps because Brian Daboll is done with him. It's as simple as that. I don't want to hear about coach speak and players who practice. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Because guess what? Plexico didn't practice. He played. Hakeem Nicks didn't practice. He played. When it comes to Golladay, we heard the rumors. We heard the rumblings during the preseason that Daboll was fed up with Golladay, and if the Giants could have cut or traded Golladay without having to eat all that damn money, they would have done it. So Golladay being X'd out of the offense, David Sills being featured over him is not a surprise to me because this coaching staff and this general manager are done with Golladay. They're done. And we know for a fact that if they could have got rid of him in August, his ass would have been gone. So that's why I stand with Golladay. You can't act that entitled. You can't act like you deserve something. I'm not even going to say earn, because you didn't earn it with the Giants. You haven't caught a touchdown for the Giants yet, bro. I mean, like, come on, man. Richie James has had more 5-catch games than Golladay has had since he's been a Giant. Bellinger, Andrew Thomas, for crying out loud, has more touchdowns than Kenny Golladay has as a New York Giant. I can't get Golladay out of here fast enough. I was wrong. I thought Golladay, because he's fragile, he a little brittle bone dude, he always hurt. I thought he was dogging the preseason because he didn't want to get hurt. Because remember, he got hurt last preseason, so he never got a chance to build a chemistry with Daniel Jones because he had the high ankle sprain or it was a groin. It was something he had last year. And so I'm like, okay, Golladay know he fragile, so he gonna try, he just wants to survive training camp in the preseason. I'm fine. Show up week 1 and bowl the hell out. That's not what Golladay does. He really doesn't give a damn. It's personal. It's personal. And I like the way Dable and Shane, they act like nothing's happening when stuff really's happening. Like, they're good at that. I'm starting to notice that about Dable and Shane, is they're very, very good at acting like everything's okay. They're great at acting like everything's normal. When no, it's not fucking normal. What happened with Kadarius Toney week 1, Dable, was not normal. What you did to Kenny Golladay is not normal. No. You gave up on him. This has nothing to do with practice. This has nothing to do with effort. Y'all are out on Golladay. If you want to give me that with Toney, because Toney is kind of hurt, Toney's not practicing hard because he's a little hurt, whatever the fuck, I can buy it with Toney. I can buy that with Toney. Golladay ain't hurt, not that I know of. Golladay, you're done with him. You're done, and I'm fine with that. But I just think we can't feature Sills and Richie James. I'm sorry, this ain't gonna work. We can't feature Sills and Richie James. Like this not gonna work. So if you're gonna be done with Golladay, can we feature Toney? Why is Toney running 15 routes and Sills is running 40? Like, can somebody make this make sense to Big Fisk? So I'm cool with the whole Golladay thing. I say send him home. If we can't trade Golladay, if it's not financially possible for us to unload Golladay, can we send his ass home like Terrell Owens him? Can we TO this motherfucker because he's bad for the culture? We don't need Golladay stinking up the joint, killing our atmosphere, killing my vibe. We don't need that. Get him out of here. We're 2-0 and he out here crying. Get him out of here. So if we can't trade him, send him home. You might as well send Golladay home if you're going to play him 2 snaps. Bottom line, he might as well be at home. Don't emasculate the guy, Dable. That's the only thing I'm going to say to Dable. Dable, don't emasculate the guy. Because what you did to him on Sunday was kind of wrong. I will give Golladay that. You start a practice squad player over him, and then you make him sit on the bench basically the whole game. That was wrong from Dable. It's not wrong from Dable. All right, here's what I'm trying to say. It's not wrong for Dable to do that to Golladay, because that's what you would do to a player who's not doing his job. The reason why it's wrong is because he's the highest paid player on the fucking team. Like, it's the optics. He has pride. You could do that to Darius Slayton. You could do that to a Richie James or whoever. You can't do that to Golladay because he's the highest paid player in the damn receiver room. But it is what it is, man. I'm Team Dable. Shane, get him up out of here. Dable's done with him. Get him up out of here, Shane. If you got to TO his ass, do it. If you got to trade him for Roquan Smith, do whatever you got to do. But Golladay got to go. We need to go ahead and walk Golladay into a room, Casino, Goodfella, Styles, and Bang Bang. Like, it's over. Get them up out of here. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.